Hello and welcome to Upbeat and Beyond. I'm Mary Kay Kuhrts, the publisher of the Upbeat Reporter, and we have three special guests with us in the studio today. Rick Looby from Sunset Acres, he's an advertiser with the Upbeat Reporter, and Stephanie Goins with Downtown Women's Center. It's going to be featured in the April issue of the Upbeat Reporter. First of all, let's ask Rick about Sunset Acres. I understand it's a housing development for leasing, so tell us about it.
Yes, Mary Kay, it is, and thank you for having me here today. I've been in Amarillo for 30 years and been in the leasing home business for 30 years, and about 15 years ago I bought a piece of land out on Hope Road just west of Amarillo, and I always knew there was a need for nice quality lease homes. And so I've been building new lease homes out there just for lease. I have 52 houses right now, and it's just family oriented, and we do everything for families in mind. We have a big playground out there. We have a community center. It's probably, I believe, the safest place in Amarillo to live. There's one way in, one way out. We have video cameras at the main entrance coming in, and we just don't have any problems or anything out there. Like, I choose all the tenants that are out there, and so we're just a good family quality neighborhood.
That's so cool. And you have a lot of amenities, the playground and the lake. Don't you have a pond or lake?
Yes, I have a little, we call it Looby Lake, that I built down there, and every summer from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I have live music down there. All the tenants are welcome to come down and barbecue, bring their refreshments, and just come out and hang out.
Sounds fun.
And then every 4th of July, I have a big 4th of July fireworks show out there. Last year we had a show that lasted 33 minutes, and everybody kept saying, "When's the grand finale? When's the grand finale?" And we always have Lindsay Lane. She'll come out and play for the 4th of July, and she's just amazing. She'll get down and sing with the kids and dance with the kids. And so we do a lot of things with the community out there and keep everybody involved and do things together.
That's great. And so introduce our special guest here.
Well, this would be Izzy. As probably a lot of you know that, I have a lot of exotic animals out to my place, and I have 17 kangaroos right now, and Izzy was a little girl that I'm not really sure what happened, but I had found her out in the barnyard by herself about 5 weeks ago. So I brought her in the house and started bottle feeding her, and she's gained 1.5 pounds and hopping all over the place now, so she's doing very well. And actually, some of my tenants have her come spend the night with them just so their kids can enjoy the night with her. So.
And when I came out to see you the other day, I saw a camel and zebras and llamas and all kinds of animals.
Yes, we have just a little bit of everything out there. Like you said, I have 2 zebras. I've had them for about 6 years now. I got 3 camels. I got a white double hump camel. Wow. I have some longhorns, some llamas. I got some lemurs, some red ringtail lemurs, and also a rough lemur. I could probably go on and on and on. I can't even keep up with them all.
Well, and we're going to have a special treat for the youth at Downtown Women's Center. Yes. We're going to have the children come out and see your zoo.
Yes.
And photograph and put on the cover of the April issue of the Upbeat Reporter. And Stephanie is from Downtown Women's Center. Mm-hmm. And why don't you tell us about the youth program, and you have a special event coming up.
Yes. Mary Kay, thank you so much for having us.
Sure.
I'm with Downtown Women's Center, and we are a drug and alcohol recovery program for women and their children. And we're starting up a new youth program now, and it's just in the makings, actually. We actually have a guy coming to train us, and we're going to start on an ARC program. And the ARC program, it stands for Adults Relating to Kids. And so we're going to have for the caregivers, for the children, for teens, and there's just going to be different types of training that we'll have for our youth. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, so we're starting this youth group up, and we're going to be so excited to come out and visit your zoo.
We're looking forward to you coming out.
Yes, and this is just going to be wonderful.
Well, I'm just looking forward to going out and having the youth out to the zoo.
Me
and then
too.
Hearing more in the story of the Upbeat Reporter about Downtown Women's Center and all the services you offer the women. welcome.
Thank you. They are going to be so excited, I tell you, because they don't get to do much. And so to be able to go out and see animals, and especially to be able to touch on Izzy and love on her, they are going to love that. So thank you so much for inviting us.
Oh, you're welcome. We're looking forward for y'all coming out, and they'll be able to interact with the kangaroos and the lemurs, and so it'll be fun for everyone.
This is exciting. Thank you.
Sounds
Welcome.
great. All right. Well, thank you for joining us on Upbeat and Beyond.
I'm Rick Looby. I live in Amarillo, Texas. I'm owner of Rick Looby Homes. I've lived here about 25 years. Been building properties here in Amarillo for lease. I'm originally from Iowa. I grew up on a farm, and I guess the old saying is true. You can take the boy off the farm, but you can't take the farm out of the boy. So I wanted a hobby farm. So I bought me 300 acres on the west side of Amarillo. Started off, with a few goats and some miniature horses, and just grew and grew, and I guess that's been probably 10 years ago when I started this. And about 4 years ago, I decided I want to get into the exotic animals.
Too hard. And we were traveling mountains just to find an outest tease. We set down by the fire, knowing we couldn't hide, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club.
My first exotic purchase, I bought a female zebra that was about 1.5 years old. Her name is Liberty, and it wasn't too long after that I realized that she needed a companion, so I got a little boy, named him Lucky, and so now I have Liberty and Lucky. I did just recently purchase a third zebra. Her name is Sarah Gale, and she's just 7 months old. After I got the first few animals, my neighbor called me one day and he said, "You got all these animals up here. You want another donkey?" He donated his donkey to me. And still to this day, every once in a while, somebody will come down and say, "I don't need these chickens anymore. Do you want them?" Got some llamas, and I have 4 llamas now. I got 3 llamas, and one actually had a baby at the house here, so that was pretty cool. So I got Crush, the camel. I've had him about 1.5 years now. And then I got the sheep pig. They're kind of half sheep and half pig. And then the kangaroos, they're eastern gray kangaroos. Got Tegan, he was probably about 6 months old. And I got the 2 girls, Kai and Cora. They're just a fun addition to our exotic animals that we have out here. I got Asil when he was about 1.5 to 2 months old. The reason they took him away from his mom is because his mom was getting old and she couldn't feed him, and so they called me and I said, "Sure, I'd love to feed a baby buffalo." For a buffalo, he'll let you come up, he likes his head scratched, he likes you to play with him, he's very friendly. Just about all my animals are that way. Their basic diet is just hay, and I grow out here on my farm a beerless wheat hay, and that's what their main diet is. I kind of designed my house out here, and first level is all garage, and I designed my house on the second level, and I did that so I'd have a view of all the animals and even the crops that we grow here. I've had 4 lemurs, and I've had them for probably about 6 months. 3 months ago, one had a baby. We had no idea that she was even pregnant, so that was a neat joy to us to get an unexpected baby lemur. The African tortoises are actually pretty cool. They got a personality. They're actually very active for a tortoise. As you can see the difference from this tortoise, it's just 6 months old versus the big ones that are 10 years old. I built my pond down there just for recreational uses. We have a slide down there and I have a diving board off the waterfall. So it is just to swim and play and hang out. One of the most rewarding things for me having the animals is just it satisfies my childhood need to be around animals. It's also very satisfying and rewarding for the kids to come out and watch the animals. It brings so many people so much joy, and it's not only kids, there's adults that stop by. I live right next to a busy road, and there's at least 15 to 20 cars stop by every day to stop and view the animals. If you're interested in getting exotic animals, please be sure to research everything and see what the animals really need so that they aren't neglected, and so that you can provide as much of a natural habitat as you can. I don't believe in like cooping them up in small pens. They have like 10 acres that they can run on. We care for them, we love them. They bring us a lot of joy, so we want to make them happy. Rick Looby Homes, I've been in the business for 25 years, and basically what I've always been doing is just buy and rent houses and fixing them up and leasing them. The last 10 years I have started building houses, and I've built about 120 houses, and my purpose to build them is just to lease. In Amarillo here, there's always been a lack of nice quality lease homes. So I started building new homes to lease. I started Sunset Acres, and it's a development where I'll have 52 houses total on 1 acre tracts on the good side of Amarillo, and it's designed to be quiet, spacious, country living where you'll never have to worry about a bad neighbor. It's close to town, just like a little community out here. We have our own community center, putting in a playground out here. We do activities together like 4th of July barbecues. You can view any of my properties that are available and find out what we've all done out here and what we're planning on doing out here by going to rickloobyhomes.com.
Yo, do me a huge favor, click that circle right up here so you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep up with all the awesome videos that I'm putting out every single week so we can keep doing what we're doing. Thanks, guys. Peace.